Hello. Turn this down a bit. So, the bad behavior of some individuals that I had on my stream a couple of times kind of put me in a little bit of hot water. And rightly so, because their behavior was pretty atrocious. And even though it wasn't my behavior, it is my channel. And ultimately, I am responsible for the content in which derives from it. But looks like maybe I've been given a reprieve. In which case, I'm very appreciative. I'm not going to go into the details as to the behavior because some of you may notice all VODs were purged. We'll just say inappropriate naming of characters and definitely inappropriate conduct on their behalf within the voice channel. So I get it. I understand 100%. Yeah. You know, it was hard to argue with the reasoning behind why the particular platform in question had an issue with it. If I was in their position, considering, that there are women that use the service, there are children that use the service, and so on and so forth, I'd done the same thing. So, no shade thrown at the platform in question. I'm not going to name the platform because they were within their rights. It's their network. Hold on, let me go to the channel real quick. So I'm having to start kind of fresh content wise because, you know, looking back, sometimes those dudes, even when they weren't in the voice channel, they were still on screen with some of their questionable character names. And I'll be honest, man, their character names were so uncomfortable for a lot of people, including myself, that we ended up even removing them from Darkscape completely. So they're no longer even a part of our organization. Needless to say, it was some cringe level 13-year-old edgelord trying to be shocking controversy type stuff. And when you're trying to build a public following, there's no room for that whatsoever. Awesome. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Lily. I had a couple of my people making sure that I am still able to do my thing, which is good, because I really didn't want to have to redesign stuff or switch to a different platform. The platforms that I stream to, Twitch, YouTube, and Kick, I thoroughly enjoy. I've been a member of YouTube for ever. So, and that was my very first oopsie with them. With all of them, actually. And it wasn't even as a result of me. But I get it. I get it 100%. Anyhow, this was just a test stream to make sure that I am still up and running and that I didn't have to change some things up. At least technical side of stuff. New rules have been instituted. For the longest time, if you had joined Darkscape or even were just a community member of the Darkscape Discord and I was live, you were able to free for all jump into the voice channel, which was hot mic and being broadcast across the live services. That has since been changed. So we're not going to have that little oopsie moment or somebody trying to be shock content and everything on somebody else's channel, thereby putting them in hot water. That's not allowed no more. From now on, people who are you hear on this Discord chat and everything like that are vetted people. They're not going to be saying ridiculous, offensive, out-of-pocket things. Never should have happened in the first place. That's on me for allowing it, because again, even though I didn't say it, even though I didn't do it, even though I didn't name the tunes that, it is Corpse Maker TV is my channel, and ultimately after the cows come home, the responsibility sits on me to maintain the quality of content and make sure that it falls within community standards and guidelines. That is the nature of the beast. Okay? I can't even be mad about it. I can't even be mad about it whatsoever. All I can do is make sure that I'm not going to have any of those type of people jump in on there and everything and put myself as well as other people who are behind me and behind this channel working in the background at risk ever again. So, it's funny. For the longest time, I used to be a guy who is like, I don't like censorship of any shape, form, or fashion. But those two individuals that ended up causing this snafu that I woke up to this morning, they and their behavior completely made me shift focus, shift stance. There is a place for a certain level of censorship, especially when you're dealing with something that may very well be viewed by a child, first and foremost, or especially if it may be viewed by a woman who may have gone through some rough stuff in their lives. Absolutely. So I am now, I don't believe in censorship in other aspects, you should be able to, well, basically it comes down to don't be a weird, creepy, very questionable individual, especially online. Dude's lucky I deleted those videos, because we all know once it goes online, it stays online, and who knows, maybe somebody even clipped the video in question, in which case I feel sorry for his L. But that stuff won't be happening on this channel ever again. So yeah, It looks like we're all right. Looks like we're good. So I'm going to get a little bit more situated, and I will be back shortly. And we're going to get back on the grind. I know I took yesterday off. I was feeling real tired, real exhausted. And figured it'd be best to get some rest for an interview that ended up being an absolute joke. Dude didn't even know my name. Thought he had phantom phone conversations with me. All sorts of stuff. Clearly didn't understand what the 6 P's mean in regards to preparation and performance. For those of you wondering what the 6 P's are, look it up. Anyhow, this is good news. This improves my day immensely. Absolutely. So, CourseMaker-TV on YouTube, CourseMaker TTV on Twitch, and CourseMaker KTV on Kick. And we're going to get back on the grind here shortly. So thank you so much. And again, if anybody did see the video in question, even though it was only up for a very short period of time, and felt a certain way about it, I do apologize for that. And actions were taken to rectify that once and for all. So, CourseMaker TV don't deal with that type of behavior. We find it now even more so wholly unacceptable. Darkscape Gaming definitely does not have any room for that type of behavior. We've instituted even stricter zero tolerance policies for such things. Because we're trying to be a family-friendly organization, and that particular video definitely wasn't family-friendly. Funny as it may have been in certain aspects, but now looking back at it, it's not even really that funny. It was rather immature, honestly. It really was. So we're going to get back to it, and I'll see you all in a few minutes. Later.